Hi, and thanks for watching. This is the video series where I talk about running a small business, give you my thoughts and opinions, and allow you to follow me on my journey as I start my company, Two Roads Digital. I'm going to try and make it through the rest of this video without losing my voice. As you can probably tell, it's a little raspy. Maybe I've been talking too much, and I know those of you that know me know that can't be possible. I also got the Colts shirt on today. Going to wear one of these the rest of the week to support the Colts as they go play the Houston Texans this weekend in their wild card game. Go Colts! All right, let's jump right into today's topic. Last week, I went on a little rant about business cards and how they drive me crazy and how they're not necessary. Today, I want to go on another rant, so to speak, and talk about the sign and ghost. That's right, the signing of a client and then ghosting them. Now, you may have heard the term ghosting from a personal relationship. You know, you're looking to date someone, you're talking all the time, you're texting back and forth, you're Snapchatting, things are really heating up, and then all of a sudden they start to slow down and communication begins to fade, and the next thing you know, they've disappeared just like a ghost. Now, I'm here to tell you the same thing happens all the time in business relationships. Someone's out there, they're trying to get a client, they're taking them out to dinner, they're inviting them to a big event, they're putting on the full court press to get their business and to get them to sign that contract and get that sale. And as the client, you're feeling really good. You know, this person wants to hang out with me. This person wants my business. They're going to treat me like a partner and a friend. I really want to sign that deal with them. I want to work with them so much. And you sign that contract, and then the ghosting begins. Suddenly, the person has been blowing up your phone, sending you daily emails, sending you gifts, introduces you to the client support team. They're going to be here to help you. You can call them if you need anything. You can send them an email if something isn't working right. But that's not the same. That's not what you're used to. You're slowly being ghosted. Now, if you have a problem or you need to know something, you can reach out to them. You can call them. You can email them. What about them reaching out to you like they were when they were trying to earn your business? This is a huge problem, one that I believe hurts businesses all the time. The ghosting of a client after you sign them. By ghosting this client right after they sign the contract, or even just a few months after they sign the contract, is immediately turning a very positive experience that they've had into a negative one. That lack of attention, that lack of love for the client begins to make them have doubts. Should they have signed that partnership deal with you? Should they be relying on your expertise? All of those things start to become doubts now in the client because you're not there. You're not communicating with them like you were when you were pursuing their business originally. Now, on the flip side, as a business, what are you missing out on by having less contact with that client? Number one, and the biggest thing I can think of, is you're missing out on potential future sales with them. If you're not staying in contact with them, how are you going to know that they're opening a new location, that they're expanding the services they offer, and now they need an email marketing campaign? Whatever the case may be, by you neglecting that client after you sign them, you are ultimately going to lose out on sales, and it's going to be definitely harder at the end of the year, however long the contract is, to re-sign them because you stopped contact with them. What should you do after you sign a new client? I'm sure there's all kinds of answers out there, but what I will tell you is what we're going to do at Two Roads Digital. When we sign a client, the number one thing I want to do is meet with them regularly. Now, some of these meetings or conversations may be a phone call or via Skype or something like that, but I still believe in a face-to-face meeting on a regular basis. Now, that could get me started on a whole nother rant about virtual meetings, but I won't get into that today. But have a schedule of when you are going to meet with your clients so you can stay up to date on what's going on in their business. First of all, this is going to make them feel like they made the right decision by partnering with you. Meeting face to face and having those conversations, they're going to feel like you're really part of their organization. Secondly, it's going to give you the opportunity to sell more services to them. You're going to find out about things that are going on in their business on a day-to-day basis, and you probably have a solution to help them if there's any challenges that are arising or they need your assistance. The second thing I would recommend doing is letting your current clients know when you now offer a new product or service or something that could help them with their business. It isn't your client's job to keep up to date on what you're doing with your company and new services that you offer. It's your job to let them know. I don't know how many times vendors that I had started offering some new service that would have been so beneficial to me if I would have even known that they offered it. And 6 months down the road in a chance meeting, they mentioned something like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that would have been so helpful to me 6 months ago, and now they missed out on that chance to make that sale to me. One final recommendation I would make is setting up a Google alert for your client's name and the owner of the business's name. That way, if they're in the news for any reason, whether it's positive or negative, you're going to get an alert right to your inbox and be able to react and see how you might help them in whatever situation that's come up. This service allows you to just one more time be proactive. Now you can reach out to them and say, hey, I saw that you're opening up a new location. How can I help you? Or, hey, I saw that you're having some issues with one of your stores. I know a great way to promote it better. Using this small tool can be very beneficial in keeping that constant contact with your client. Now, I could probably rant about this for another 50 minutes because it happened to me so many times and it was so frustrating. But the bottom line is, do not sign and then ghost your clients. Become a partner with them, listen to them, understand their business, and I promise you, you'll have a better future with that client. You'll get more opportunities to help their business and probably increase your sales. Now, to wrap all this up, please follow me on Facebook and Twitter at Two Roads Digital. I'd love to have conversations with you about how you stay in communications with your clients, or maybe instances where vendors come to you and then they've ghosted you. I'd love to hear those examples as well. So leave them in the comment sections, message me. You can always reach me at bruce@tworoadsdigital.com. I'd love to hear from you. And finally, if you found this video or any of the other videos you've watched that I put out there interesting or informative, I'd love for you to share those with your friends or followers on social media. Thanks in advance. I appreciate it. Whew, that rant really wore me out, but luckily I was able to keep my voice and finish the video. And I'll leave you with this. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Oh, back to the rim. My 2 for 2 streak is over, but I'm going to keep on shooting, and so should you. Have a fantastic day.